Hey, Steve Bernstein here with Eastman Guitars and Mandolins, and here we are at 2023 Spring NAMM Show. Let's take a look and see what we got that's new. And look, here we have Paul from Music Villa, or as we say in Southern California, Music Via. The E1 Special Series. Normally the E1 Series instruments are all solid wood with a satin finish and an open pore finish on the back and sides. The Specials will be all gloss, thermo-cured top, which is our term for torrefied, right? So we bake the tops, tortoiseshell binding, and beautiful figured sapelli. This is actually a planar piece. They'll all typically look something like that, okay? Something along these lines, but that beautiful tan stain. They retail for $1,000. They're going to sell for about $800. The Cutaway Electric's only $100 more. Same thing, just a beautiful OM, cutaway, and a pickup. Is that phenomenal or what? Now we have the Luthier series, which is something that's new for us, and we're basically, the traditional series guitars have a very traditional look, square peg head, very iconic. These are more of a modern acoustic approach to what we're doing, and these are European spruce tops with AAA grade quilted sapelli back and sides. Okay, wood binding, beautiful sound port, a snakewood rosette, ebony shallers there, beautiful custom inlay. We're doing an orchestra model and a double O. Here we have a new series for us in our traditional series in antique varnish, Adirondack spruce top with walnut back and sides. Awesome. You can't, something magical about walnut and Adirondack in a slope shoulder guitar. They're pretty awesome. Gonna look at some electrics. Last year, we introduced the T484, which is our 14-inch tone block going down the center, laminate guitar with Seymour Duncan pickups. We offered in our classic finish. This is our Gold Burst, which is what we're doing for 2023, a very highly figured flame top and back. You know, one of the things that we're going to be pulling back this year on is our antique varnish offerings. It's a very labor-intensive finish. The instruments have to cure for several months. The demand is very high. So we've had to pull back on our offerings, but it cost us to develop our own finish that's kind of in between. And we call this our True Tone Vintage Gloss. So it has a similar look to that aged antique varnish, but it's not all beat up, right? So it's got that old look, and we even aged the hardware and the pickups, which are Jason Lawler hand-wound Imperials. Beautiful flame top, but it's not all dinged up. It's not all antiqued, if you will. So it's something in between. A lot of people are very excited about it. They like that old look, but they want to put their own marks in it, if you will. But just fantastic. And just like the varnish, it's got that old-timey feel, like something I've had, like my old favorite pair of jeans I like to put on. It just feels right. Same thing with this. Really excited about it. Here's another guitar in the True Tone Vintage Gloss, a T64V, very much like an ES330. Super light, no tone block. These are hand-wound Jason Lawler P90s, American-made Bigsby, and also that True Tone Vintage Gloss. It's got an old look to it, but it's not all beat up. Really, really cool. And that finish, just like the varnish, is really, really thin. So really the wood can move, very resonant instruments. Though we're limiting some of our offerings in the antique varnish, we do have something new as well in addition to that Walnut Series guitar, the T59V. This is in varnish. You can see that it's antiqued here. It's got that old look. Looks like it's been played for 40 or 50 years. This also has the Jason Lawler hand-wound Imperials. And this is a new color for us in this finish. It's just a tobacco sunburst. We call it a sunburst. Beautiful flame top, and flame back. Very Larry Carlton. What an awesome looking piece, right? Spectacular.
I think I was down low.
I think this was up right there. Real quick, since we're over here at the mandolins, I just want to show you we have a whole new series in our 300 series, which are our entry-level mandolins, all solid wood carved, but now we're offering a sunburst finish with a built-in K&K pickup, all body shapes, all configurations from A style with an F hole to an octave or a mandola or an oval hole F style. We got it all. Really, and they're just a little bit more than the standard 300 series. Really, really cool, right? Beautiful sun. That sunburst and that satin looks really, really rich. We're gonna look at some electrics, some new pieces that we're really excited about. In the last 2 years, our own creation, our own designer, Otto D'Ambrosio, came up with Romeo. This is Romeo LA in beautiful Sistine blue. These are Seymour Duncan custom fat cats with radiator covers on them. The Les Trem tremolo, totally hollow laminate guitar. This has just been one of the best-selling guitars of all time for us. Truly unique, just a beautiful showpiece, beautiful guitar. But this has inspired many other instruments. Now we have Romeo NYC, which is basically the same guitar in a beautiful black finish. These are Filtertron Cyclone pickups. Really nice, a little bit different higher output pickup. Same tremolo with that cream binding against the black. Tell me that isn't just beautiful. And all of the Romeos come with these really cool Goto tuners. You can adjust the pole height to get the optimum break angle over the nut, and they're also locking tuners as well. We took our build approach, so we make a model called a T486, which is like a 335 or a 345 style guitar, laminate with a tone block going down the center. We took that approach and we built Romeo California, and tell me that just doesn't look incredible. Bare knuckle old guard pickups, hand wound in England, a highly figured maple top in our beautiful gold burst finish with mahogany back and sides. Absolutely stunning. Last June at NAMM we introduced solid body addition to Romeo. Of course we have Juliet, and we have 3 models that we introduced. We have the black with the antique varnish, we have our P90 in the mahogany, and then our Pomona blonde. Newest addition for here at the show is Juliet LA, based on Romeo LA, the beautiful Sistine blue. Again, those custom fat cats with the radiator covers and the Les Trem system. Awesome, awesome guitar. And just like all Juliets, it's one of those things that once you put it on, you'll feel how ergonomically correct and designed this is. It's so comfortable, fits right up against your body. Everything is just so intuitive. The neck is really, really sweet, a modern feel. Look at that peg head, just awesome. Right? There you have it. Thanks for coming by Eastman Guitars and Mandolins here at the 2023 NAMM show. We'll see you at Music Villa soon.